I'm going to go as general as I can go. Nothing needs to happen this red hot minute. Whether I keep my nose to the grindstone in this moment is not going to make any difference in the outcome of this. I have the right and the ability to just relax into my good feeling for a minute. I understand that the laws of the universe are in place. I'm getting better and better at applying them for myself. I know for sure that I have the ability to focus, and I understand the power of focus, and I so love inspired action. I can feel the power in inspired action, and I love the feeling of inspired action. I love working in concert with the laws of the universe. I like moving toward the things that I want. I love that feeling of momentum. I like the idea of the leverage of the universe. I like the idea of having access to the energy that creates worlds and flowing it through my focus. I like results I get from alignment. I'm so aware of results that I get from alignment. This lighter feeling that I'm feeling right now is a manifested evidence that I'm coming into resonance with my own power. I can feel that if I can continue this, that ideas of inspiration will begin to flow to me. I can feel that this is not only not wrong action right now, that this is the most right action that I've found in a while. I'm returning to my true empowerment. I'm returning to my true nature. I can feel that I'm dovetailing with the power of the universe. I can feel that I'm lining up with the things that I've put into my vortex. I believe that law of attraction has been assembling all of those cooperative components, and I believe that in this exercise that I'm doing right now, that I'm becoming more one of those cooperative components, and I believe that on that high-flying disc where I'm on that disc and all of the cooperative components are on that disc with the things that I want, that it's not only going to get me really good results eventually, I'm getting really good results now because of the way that I feel right now. I believe that this is the way I'm meant to feel. I believe I'm meant to feel proud of myself. I believe I'm meant to feel invincible. I believe that I'm meant to feel my own empowerment. I believe that I'm supposed to direct the energy that creates worlds. I believe that the sifting and the sorting that I've done has all been about that. I believe I'm in the right place at the right time. I love my vitality. I love my ability to act. I want to jump into action. I want to make things happen. I want to be a cooperative component. I want to be the deliberate creator of my own experience. I love the feeling of energy flowing through me. I love this feeling of empowerment. I love accessing the energy that creates worlds. I love directing it toward things that matter to me. I love the ideas that are flowing now. I love the ideas that are coming next. I love this world in which I live. I love everybody and where they are. I'm so appreciative of all of the action-oriented people in this world. I adore those who are acting no matter what, and I so enjoy those that are acting out of inspiration. I so love being one who is acting out of inspiration. I just love this action-oriented, inspired world in which I am such a vivid part. I'm so happy that I understand these laws of the universe. I'm so happy that I've redirected myself right here and now. I'm so happy that I found the high-flying disc. I'm so happy that I milked the momentum of the high-flying disc. I can feel that I'm now owning it for a while. I can feel that now I've done good work, and that the evidence of this day is going to show to me the alignment that I've achieved. I'm expecting lots of inspiration today. I'm expecting lots of aligning with lots of other people that are on this high-flying disc. This is one of the most productive moments in time I've ever spent. I am so happy that I took the time to do what matters most and engage for myself and for the world at large and for others that I will co-create with. I'm so happy that I have become a cooperative component with the energy that creates worlds. I love the feeling of clarity. I love the feeling of alignment. I love the feeling of tapping into source energy. I love being able to see the world through the eyes of source. I love looking out off the deck. I love looking at the ocean. I love knowing that source is enjoying it as they are looking through me. I love the leverage of alignment. I love recognizing that there is nothing that I cannot be or do or have. I love knowing that this time-space reality will reveal to me the details that are important to me, the details that I have set into motion in preliminary fashion. I love knowing that I've come forth with the purpose of living a joyous life experience, and I love knowing that in this expansive environment that is a certain thing. I love knowing that all of the people on the planet have the opportunity to feel as joyous as I feel like right now, and I love knowing that they are in their own way making their way to that. I love knowing that pure positive energy is available to me anytime, and I love knowing that it's not a big deal if I do not find it in any moment. I love knowing how the laws of the universe work. I love knowing that I can dovetail myself with them anytime I like. I love knowing that pure positive energy is available to all people and that they are dipping into it to the degree that they are able. I love knowing that everything is right with all. I love knowing that it is not my job to fix anything, but that I'm always in the right place at the right time. I love knowing that pure positive energy flows through me and that I can feel it when it does. I love the indications of the pure positive energy flowing through me. I love the feeling of expansiveness. I love the feeling of freedom. I love the feeling of boldness that I feel. I love the feeling of clarity that I feel. I love the feeling as I'm walking into a room that I have the power to uplift just because of my presence in the room. But I love knowing that each and every person in the room has access to their own connection to that, and that I am sort of like a satellite dish that lets them know what is possible but does not hold the responsibility for them doing that. I love knowing the all is wellness of this time-space reality, and I love knowing that anywhere I stand, anytime I'm standing there, everywhere I look, there is plenty for me to look at with appreciation. I love knowing that once I get this vibration of appreciation going, that what is surrounding me all of the time is more that perpetuates that. The better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. I adore being in this physical life experience, and I adore being source energy in this physical body. I adore resonating and rendezvousing with all that is non-physical. I love helping them to carry on the life experience that they have set into motion, even though they are now non-physically focused, as they flow through me, inspiring me to the behavior and the patterns of thought that were beneficial to them. I love feeling the oneness of all of us. I love knowing that there is this one source energy and that we are all a part of that. I love loving everyone. I love being in the place that I can look at others and adore that which they are. I love the absence of angst and the absence of those things that were uncomfortable to me. I love the patterns of love and the patterns of appreciation that are now so active within me. I love being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I love being who I am. I love being focused now. I adore this time-space reality. I'm in love with everything that is around me, and everything that is around me is in love with me. I love being in physical experience. I love knowing the laws of the universe. I love going with the flow. I love knowing how this all works. I love knowing that we are independently responsible for our own alignment. I love interacting with so many other fellow humans. I like being out of the vortex because I like the desire that is born from it. I like knowing that we are all evolving, ever-evolving beings, and I like knowing that there is no end to that which we've become. I love knowing that I have a source energy within me who is looking at all of this and feeling good while they look on. I love knowing that the Abraham within me is aware of everything that I'm doing. I love knowing that well-being abounds. I love knowing that the well-being is the strongest vibration in the universe, and I love knowing that even though sometimes that we get out of whack, that the strong vibration of well-being is the dominant vibration, and no matter how it looks to anyone at any time, well-being is the order of the day. I love knowing that life on this planet is getting better and better and better, and I love that I found a way that I can feel the harmony of my being most of the time. I want everyone to be joyful. I want everyone to be prosperous, and I love knowing that we live in a time-space reality where that is possible. I love knowing that it is not my responsibility for what they're doing, that it's only my responsibility for tending to my own vibration. But I love tending to my own vibration and being an inspiration to others to help them feel better too. I love knowing about the laws of the universe. I love having ridden in on this wings of well-being into this time-space reality. I love my human physical part in all of this. I love my non-physical part in all of this. I love the well-being of my time-space reality. I love knowing that all is well. I want more of this. I want to wake up every day feeling good. I want to wake up every day feeling good and getting in the vortex as quickly as possible. I want to know that when I'm not in the vortex, that it doesn't even matter that I'm not in the vortex, because I know the vortex exists and I know how to get in the vortex. So not being in the vortex is no big deal. I can get in the vortex anytime I want. There's some subjects it's really easy to get in the vortex, and some subjects it's harder to get in the vortex. And my work is to figure out the subjects that are harder to get in the vortex and either avoid them or make them easy to get in the vortex. This is really going to be fun. This is the creative work that I've come here to do. This is what I am. I'm a master of molding the energy, and I do it with the power of my mind, and I'm getting better at it every day. And I love the fact that there is so much resource. The energy that creates worlds will flow through me. I love the idea of being in the vortex, all tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and focusing upon anything and everything and watching the improvement that I am showering through my attention to it happening right before my eyes. I love my creative power. I love being the creator of my own experience. I like the idea of feeling good. It feels good not to try to figure it out. It feels good not to have to figure it out. It feels good not to care if anybody figured it out. It feels good to realize that there's not one final thought, that there's not even one triumphant thought. It feels good to think about the evolution of thought. It feels good to think about expansion. It doesn't feel good to think about not following the expansion, but it feels good to generally think about expansion. It feels good to contemplate that maybe being here has something to do with that expansion. I don't think that I'm supposed to force expansion. I like the idea of expanding. I like getting hold of ideas that feel good. I like following out an interesting thread. I like good feeling thoughts. I'm glad I don't have to monitor thought. I'm glad I don't have to sift through all of the thoughts. I like contemplating that there is a natural point of beingness that will draw to me just the right thought. I like thinking that the source within me has found that balance. I have a sense that when I strike a balance with the source within me, I'll be in the perfect place of thought. I'm pretty sure that well-being is the basis of everything that came before me. I feel that the root of source is that of benevolent well-being. So it's logical to me that I'm an extension of that. I've thought a lot about trying to find my perfect place in order to prove that well-being, and it was always frustrating and confusing, and I'm glad I'm not thinking there anymore. It's easier just to accept my well-being than to try to justify it or prove it through thought or through conversation or through votes from others. It's easier to just accept my natural sense of well-being. I can feel the rightness of that. I'm feeling lazy in my thought and yet satisfied in it. It feels good to just slow it down and not try to figure it all out. I'm not being particularly profound right now or intelligent even, really. I don't think this is the moment I should try to write a book. But it does feel good to recognize that I don't have to figure it all out right now, and that I'm not ever going to figure it all out. It's fun to interact with others, and I like doing things because I want to do them. I am gently leaving behind me feelings of responsibility and replacing them with feelings of enthusiastic intertwining. I'm beginning to get the sense that we are all here, especially me, but we are all here for the satisfaction in it, for the fun of it, for the thrill of it, for the good of it. I like the thought that I'll never get it done when I think about not having to get it done. And I like the thought that I cannot get it wrong when I don't try to compare it with everything and figure out what is right and wrong. So I never get it done and I cannot get it wrong. I never get it done and I cannot get it wrong. I really like that. I'm never going to get it done and I can't get it wrong. So if I can't get it wrong, then I'm not here to figure out how to get it right. And if I'm not here to figure out how to get it right, then I don't have to figure out what's right and what's wrong. So I wonder why I'm here. It must just be for the good feeling of it. It must just be for the satisfying feeling of it. It must just be for the contentment of it. It must just be for the well-being of it.